In this video, I sincerely apologize to Americans of Chinese descent for completely wrong comments I made in my July 11, 2022 video titled Motive Behind Killing of Shinzo Abe and Paying Back China for Killing Sikhs. Hello friends, this is Unmasked Truth with Harmanjit Saini, where I provide unique analysis of world events based on the unmasked truth that after surrender, Germany continued World War II clandestinely and became a killing machine. I also provide true news that you will find nowhere else. In my July 11, 2022 video titled Motive Behind Killing of Shinzo Abe and Paying Back China for Killing Sikhs, I discussed China continuing to kill Sikhs in the military and border incidents in collusion with the Narendra Modi government. I stated in the video, the June 2020 Galwan Valley confrontation in Ladakh in Indochina border was provoked by the Chinese, in which 20 Indian soldiers were killed and an unknown, though more than 20 Chinese soldiers were killed. Among the Indian soldiers killed were 4 Sikhs who were also responsible for killing most of the Chinese. Of course, China never stops trying to take revenge and killing more Sikh soldiers. The military is controlled by their ally, Prime Minister Modi, whose government puts Sikh soldiers in harm's way so that they can be killed by the Chinese. Sikh soldiers keep losing their lives at the hands of the Chinese, a few at a time, or in so called accidents at the hands of the Indian Army personnel. Of course, our goal is to stop these killings. I have mentioned before that in retaliation, we will choose Chinese targets anywhere in the world. Therefore, in retaliation for killing Sikh soldiers, Chinese are being killed in the United States by being thrown in front of trains or mugged to death, or in other ways to send the Chinese a message. Killing of Chinese will continue as long as killing of Sikhs, Americans, Britons, or Jews continues. As soon as I had posted the video, I received signals that I had made an error of fact in the video. The error was in the statement, in retaliation for killing Sikh soldiers, Chinese are being killed in the United States by being thrown in front of trains or mugged to death, or in other ways to send the Chinese a message that killing of Chinese will continue as long as killing of Sikhs, Americans, Britons, or Jews continue. I know with this error, I have deeply hurt the feelings of Americans of Chinese descent and may have caused unnecessary fear. Chinese Americans who were thrown in front of trains and killed or killed in muggings were the criminal deeds of homeless men. These Chinese Americans were not killed in retaliation for killing Sikhs by the Chinese military. I sincerely regret my error and humbly apologize to Chinese Americans for the tremendous hurt I have caused them. Being an American of Asian Indian origin myself, I can never be happy when persons of foreign origin are made targets of racist violence or by criminals. I could very well be their next target. Let me clarify my point of view. There are three kinds of people of Chinese origin in the United States. The first kind are like any other immigrant and have become either naturalized citizens or are permanent residents. They are Americans in their outlook and consider America to be their home country and not China. I never meant that such persons should ever be targeted for retaliation for murder of America's allies by the Chinese. The second kind of Americans of Chinese origin who are Chinese in their outlook are allied with the Germans. The Germans and the Chinese government, and their goal is to take over the country for themselves. They are actually working in China's and Germany's interests. It may be possible to identify some of them, while difficult to know the true leanings of others. Those who can be identified as allied with China, Germany, and German masqueraders are fair game for retaliation because I don't consider them Americans. They will be targeted to pay for any life of our allies taken by China. The second kind are like many Indians who are allied with German masqueraders. If Indian government puts Sikhs in harm's way to be killed by the Chinese military, they are fair game as targets for retaliation. So is the case of Chinese Americans, about whom there is no doubt that they are working in Chinese and German interests against America's interests. The third category of Chinese students, corporate employees, are those who have been sent by China to the United States to sabotage American interests and work in China's interests. Such Chinese are fair game for retaliation because retaliation is the only way China can be stopped from killing innocent Sikhs. They will be targeted to pay for any life of our allies taken by China. Chinese Americans thrown in front of trains or mugged on the street was the work of mentally ill and or homeless people. They were not targeted for retaliation, as I stated in my video of July 11, 2022. Again, I am deeply sorry for this error and hurting the feelings of genuine Chinese Americans and causing them great consternation. We consider you as part of us, equal to any American. I humbly and sincerely apologize to them. I usually don't make such mistakes in my videos because I do verify my information, but I will be much more careful about the facts next time. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please continue to watch my videos and read my articles on important world events, World War III watch, politics, international business, advice on health and medical problems, and much more for in-depth and insightful analysis. Please also subscribe to my YouTube and Facebook channels, Unmasked Truth with Harmanjit Saini, to view and get information on the latest videos. Some people do not have the time to go through the full length of videos. They find it more convenient to read the text of the video. Unfortunately, YouTube does not provide the facility to make the text of my videos available on YouTube. But fortunately, Facebook does provide that facility. So I make the text of my videos available on my Facebook channel, which you can easily copy.